Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am feeling much better. Like I am feeling so much better. I can actually breathe through my nose. I don't need a hose. My last video, which was my Ipsy unbagging for October, I needed a hose and I was really not feeling good. So I'm really thankful for everybody that was saying get well and things like that, and I am feeling better. So I wanted to play around in my LORAC Pro 3 palette because I was truly anxious to get it, and once I received it, I wanted to use it so bad, but I was feeling so horrible. Like, how real is that? Y'all know what it's like when you really want a product so freaking bad, then you finally get it, and you're like, I don't even want to put a piece of makeup on, not a lip gloss, not a lip balm, not a nothing, okay? So, I digress. I'm going to put my eye primer on. I did do my eyebrows, and I primed my face. I used the Too Faced RX primer, and I also use this Hard Candy Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum, and I use that because Scenes eye primer. And did you guys pick up the LORAC Mega Pro 3 palette? And if you did, how do you like it? I've been watching some reviews on it. I really have, because when I first seen the pictures, I was just extremely excited because I knew I was gonna get my fingers on the LORAC Mega Pro palette, which was my first, my first chance getting my hands on it. But then, you really hype, you're excited or whatever, but I was like, dang, I'm not sure how these colors are gonna look. I'm just really excited. And then I seen some reviews where people are like really loving the colors and they used it for a lot of eye looks, and they're like, they really digging it. It stands up to the LORAC brand. And then I was watching my girl Tiff Jeff 069, and she was like, it's okay. It's okay. So when she said that, I'm like, oh man. Like, once she says something, it really weighs a lot. Like, there's a few people that when they say something, it weighs a lot on my decision to either purchase something or whether or not I'm going to even a skill, not a talent, because I don't, it's not something I was born with, but a skill, something I'm learning. So I really am, trying to figure out a little name for it or whatever like that. And what's crazy, because I was looking on my Instagram page, and Queenie Rosenblatt was like, she had her eyebrows on, and she was like, well, she ready to go, but she felt weird. And that's how I feel. Like, I have my eyebrows on, and I need to have something else going on with my eyes. I need to have mascara on, liner on, and a little bit of shadow. Like, I just don't feel comfortable without it. And it's kind of like the same thing with makeup. Like, it's either no makeup or I have to go full glam. Like, I don't know how to go in between. I always feel like, dang, something is missing. Dang, this is missing. No, that's not right. And then I just wind up doing the whole full face. Like, I don't know how to be in between with it. I need a lesson on being okay with the in between, because I really just can't get jiggy with it or whatever. This one to kind of set my my primer that I put on, because my lids are oily lids for real. And then I was watching QBC 143, and she said it's not necessary to prime the lid, just your crease, because I guess that's where it's gonna basically break up at if it did. So that makes sense to me. Sometimes I do that if I can remember, but other times it may not happen. I want to do my whole lid because I'm just so used to doing that. But yep. Be excited with me. I want you guys to be excited with me. I'm trying to do a talk through, but I don't want to kill y'all with just nondescript rambling or whatever. I'm really excited about my baby. So let's see. I don't know what color I want to use first. I didn't even take this out. I'm not even throwing this away. That's staying right there. It does have an extremely large mirror there, so I might just put this to the side for right now, but it's gonna go back. I don't know. I think I want to use maple, but before I use maple, I want to put something like a nice I'm gonna use walnut. Yeah, I'm gonna use walnut and maple. Let me just show you. So I'm gonna use this color right here. This is walnut, and then this is maple. So I'm gonna use those two as like my transition and crease colors and stuff like that. And so I had ordered this set of brushes from Amazon, And it was just basically like a 12-piece eye brush set, and I was like, ooh, these are cute. Plus I love buying blender brushes. I don't care, I got millions, like, I mean not millions, but I have hundreds of blender brushes. If there's nothing else I buy, I love eye brushes, because you know, you get different results with different brushes, and then sometimes you get a brush that's really great and you want to buy multiples of it. So I love this brush. This particular brush is really nice. So I'm gonna use walnut. Tap that on there. Tap some more. Yeah, that's cool. That's gonna work for me. Yep. So with all of this holiday stuff going on with the makeup, I'm talking about the makeup. What are you guys doing? Are you buying it? Are you getting into it? Or are you like, you know what? I'm going to restrain myself and not participate. I thought I was gonna be able to do that. Like, I'm gonna stick to just these couple of holiday items. Like, I knew I wanted this. And I knew I wanted the Selena collection stuff. Not everything. I just really wanted the lippies. So I have a enormous collective haul that'll be uploaded soon. And I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be drugstore items, high-end items. It's going to be all types of different things. So, and then I was watching, because you know, I be watching my people. I'm subscribed to you. I be watching your videos. And I always do my best to leave a comment. It's very rare that I don't, unless like I'm really in between doing something and then I'm just watching it and then going on. Like if I'm working out, I will watch our videos and then wait until I'm done and leave a comment. And this is what I like longer videos for, especially when I'm working out, because it gives me something to watch and it keeps me keeps my mind off of the actual workout. So I'm still using walnut. I like to make sure that I put the color on so that you can really see it. But it looks really good. Like the shadow payoff is nice. Now I'm going to use, I want to use the same brush for the color Maple. So I'm gonna put Maple right into the crease. That's pretty. That looks real nice. But yeah, so that you guys restrain yourself from purchasing any of these palettes and holiday sets. Like I know Too Faced that came out with like a whole holiday themed chocolate New York kind of thing going on, and all sorts of stuff like that. And who else? I know Kat Von D released a palette, and ooh, MAC has a Nutcracker collection that's coming out that's really pretty. The packaging is really beautiful, and actually some of the items that they released are really pretty, but I'm not killing myself to get that stuff because one, the highlighters are getting out of control. Like, first of all, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, how many highlighters are they really different? Like, except if you have maybe the Moonchild palette from Anastasia, or maybe the Sweets palette, like then they started stepping into that, or the rainbow highlighter. That's different. But I mean, how many golds can you really have? And I don't really like my highlight to have glitter. I like it to have sheen. I like it to have a glow, not a sparkle, if that makes sense. So I don't want to see rainbow glitter in a gold base highlight, or like, I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm not putting on costume makeup, so I don't want that. That's not something that I'm going to wear on a regular basis, or something that I would, even if I was going to like an event or something, it must be an event that's probably for like costume type stuff. Like, I don't know. That's just, or like if you're a makeup artist and you're doing, you know, makeup for a runway show or something like that, that's different. But, nah. So I seen that coming out from MAC. I know they have the Mariah Carey coming out. I will tell you now, I'm definitely getting the Mariah Carey lip glass, the lipstick, the bronzer highlighting looking thing that has like a silhouette of her face on it, and the blush. Definitely getting those 4 items. That was 4 items. Those I want. Like, I don't wait. So I'm gonna use this Sigma Buff and Blend brush. Oh, I like this brush a lot. This is one that I would purchase another one of. So I'm gonna use the color Bark, which is a brown. I love brown, so I'm gonna use that. Let's see how that looks. Let's see. So that's a nice dark brown bark. And I'll show you guys that. I have so much stuff on my vanity. I still didn't get a chance to clean it off. It's still a mess. I'm thinking about getting like a small table so that I can just set my brushes on that and items that I don't use as frequently on that, because this vanity is out of control. But this is bark right here. Yep, that's bark, that's maple, and then I use walnut. So walnut and maple were like my transition crease colors, and then this bark color is gonna be that outer V color, a little with my crease to define it, and also for the inner corner area, the inner lid area. And what else is another set? I mean, another holiday collection. Trying to think. Oh, Urban Decay. They just released a well, they did an early release on their full spectrum palette. I'm really annoyed. There's no red. Like a full spectrum of colors. I feel like they should have our basic colors and then go into all the other ones. So you should have your red, you should have your blue, you should have your yellow, you should definitely have a black, you should definitely have a like, you know, your basic range of spectrum colors, and then everything that would go after that. So like, you know, some blues. Like the palette is really pretty, don't get me wrong, really pretty, but I just want to see what I want to see, you know, like I really want what I want. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get what I want unless I'm able to, you know, make my own, but I don't have that ability. So I'm thinking about actually, well, I do have that ability to make my own custom palette. I do. I did make one with Coastal Scents. I'm thinking about doing one with Makeup Geek and MAC together, and buying one of those like extra large Z palettes, because MAC Pro Pan refilled eyeshadows are $6, so that's not bad. And then Makeup Geek shadows are, I believe, the same price, $6. So I'm thinking about doing that, so I can just have the colors I want. Doing that for my birthday. That's like a little birthday gift for me. I'm an Aquarius, so Aquarius in the house. Ooh, that is pretty. Look at that. Y'all seeing that? And then the color that I've been waiting for to put over there. Well, I'll get to that. All right, so I need to put, I think I need to put maple on this side. Don't know if I did. I probably did, but it's okay. Yeah, I think I did, but it's okay. Maple is really pretty. It has like this reddish brown, like a little slight red, not maybe a terracotta. I think that's what really made me like this palette a lot, because I love those kind of shades. The orangey browns, the cranberries, the burgundies. I love colors like that. A palette like that will always win my heart. I believe her name is Beauty Palette. She came out with an eyeshadow palette and I wanted it so bad, but it was just so similar to the Violet Voice palette that it was like, I'm not even going to put myself in that position to have all of these very, very similar, almost twin kind of palettes with each other. Even though the payoff may not be the same and the way it may show is just so similar in the pan that it doesn't make me want to buy it because of anything. It's just that I like those kind of colors, but other than that, there's nothing that's, you know, it doesn't do that for me. So I seen it, I wanted it, but I didn't get it. And also people like, oh, why you be buying expensive makeup? First of all, I buy drugstore brand, I buy Dollar Tree brand, I buy whatever makeup is pretty. I just like looking at pretty things. So since I'm gonna look at it, I might as well look at something that I like to look at. Now, you do have some brands where, I mean, high-end brands that are just like, I don't have to put too much effort into it. And it fits right where I need it to fit. I think I got this brush and it was like $13, $14 for this brush, which is really not bad. I want to get some of the Morphe Rose Gold brushes. BH Cosmetics just released a Sculpt 3 brush set. They also released a breast cancer, like supporting breast cancer kind of brush set. I want to get that one. And then I also want to pick up some more Morphe brushes because their brushes are bomb.com. So if you've been sleeping on them, wake up. I want to pick up some of those. But I can wait when it comes to brushes. Like, it's not a necessity at the moment because I do have tons and tons of brushes. I promise you. What's this? A Coastal Scents brush. And this is the color that was after my own heart. Okay? So I'm gonna use that pomegranate. And these shadows are so freaking creamy, buttery. Oh man. Getting this Mega Pro really, yeah, I'm happy. Ooh. Ooh. That is pretty. My skin is nice. This doesn't even need a base. That's really pretty. You know what I didn't do, y'all? I didn't blend for... like, I didn't take a blending brush and blend anything yet. And now I'm looking up like, okay, we need to blend. So, this is a Sigma E35 brush that I'm gonna just blend my colors together with. So I'm gonna stop here and then I'm gonna come back once I have both of my eyes completely finished as far as the eyeshadows go.